So, what's your idea?
Oh, I didn't really have one. I just wanted you to be wearing goggles on national TV, so you look like a jerk.
Busted.
I'm gonna take you to a place you've never been before.
It's a dream.
We're 3 minutes away from... We're now in the approach phase. Everything looking good. 31 seconds, and we're still looking very good. Play it. Play it. Play it. Play it. Reaching out into the world.
Play and play good. The very latest information on an amazing show.
Reaching out into other worlds. You're gonna dig this. You are now entering.
Today in Zoneland, enough hardcore gaming action to satisfy even the most rock-solid gaming guru. And it goes a little something like this. In your face today, we go supersonic with Tomcat Alley. Sonic joins us with his latest adventure. The legend that is Zelda returns. There's Flashback, Mario Kart, and The Art of Fighting. On the PC, we put the scope on Return to Zork, and from the arcade, it's time to shake the room with NBA Tournament Challenge. The biggest gaming comp in the known universe kicks into its final week, and we pass on some hot goss on a new gaming man. That's all still to come as we count down into the 4th installment of...
We've had loss of signal now.
Big, big show today, guys. And what better way to start than with a game that has its own deep-seated philosophy. And that, of course, being that kicking someone in the head is actually no more than another form of artistic expression. Muttley and Bev get a little cultured and express themselves with the art of fighting.
The way I look at it is that if you want to make a fighting game these days, it's got to stand up to the likes of Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat. And this one couldn't stand up against a bucket of cold goat's milk.
Let's see. Your friend's been kidnapped. So what do? Well, in Art of Fighting, Ryu and Robert did all they knew how. Now you control their destinies.
The visuals are pretty cool and the sound's average. And sure, you can kick people more ways than any other game. But the slow-moving sprites and lack of really decent moves makes this cut real tiresome, real quick.
This cross between Fatal Fury and Street Fighter 2 offers little more than any other fighting sim, except this one's got a story.
The only thing this fighter game's got that Street Fighter 2 hasn't is a storyline. But then again, who cares? You play the game, not the story. This one gets 50.
You fight your enemies for the information that may hold the key to finding your friend. Lose and she's lost. Each fight will take you closer and closer to the final showdown as you travel through different parts of the city as well as a few bonus rounds. Now it's time for action, so go find it. I give it a 74.
Muttley here, got some zone speak for you. This time, it's blows big time. Derived from the Latin words shotum lager timid. Basically, it's an emphatic way of stating that whatever it is you're talking about is too cool to stand still.
It's different. It's a matter of opinion.
I don't know. What do you think?
I like it.
I told you.
Today's the last week of the Clay Fighter Comp, so it's your final chance to win and book yourself a flight on Air New Zealand to the land of apple pie, cable TV, and gaming arcades the size of shopping centres. And remember, to totally qualify, you must fill in the coupon out now in NMS.
Hi, Janice here. Later, I'll be bringing you a play guide to Super Empire Strikes Back. Also, I'll pass on some feedback on your letters, the good and the bad.
RPG is gaming speak for role-playing games like Young Merlin or Dungeons & Dragons. You take on the persona of a given character and set off on a quest to save a fantasy world from destruction at the hands of an evil ruler. Zelda is one of Nintendo's biggest and best RPGs. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past is the follow-up. Does it measure up to its predecessor? Let's find out.
You're instantly hooked onto this RPG the moment you start. Although the graphics are simple and the sound effects and music okay, the quest really gets you involved.
The Zelda games were some of the best games ever released on the old 8-bit Nintendo, and The Legend of Zelda continues the tradition. This is one of the best 16-bit role-playing games ever made, and if you don't play it, you'll never know what you're missing.
It's so much fun to play, even those who hate playing role-playing games will get drawn into the adventure. There's so much to do in your journey, you'll rarely want to turn the machine off.
It looks beautiful, the soundtrack is amazing, and the gameplay is compelling and exciting. It might be over quicker than you'd like, but you'll love every minute. It scores the legend mark of 93.
Simple controls and battery backup, so you never have to restart at the beginning, make Zelda a well-designed game. Definitely check this out. Overall, 90.
Stand by for some red-hot flying action with the top guns from Tomcat Alley, all the special attack moves for Clay Fighter, Flashback, and Muttley with the buzz, right here on your gaming connection, The Zone.
I'm gonna take you to a place you've never been before.
With ZL2, the mission's simple.
Simple? She said simple?
Badlands, here we come.
Engage game power. Good. Thunderhawk CD. That should confuse them.
Thunderhawk on Mega CD. Fly through 48 missions in this full-scale 3D helicopter combat simulation. Fast, responsive gameplay.
This is it.
This is it.
More power, gamers. Keep that gate open.
Game power increased with Sonic 3. 7 entirely new levels with 3D stages, fireball power-ups, and special bonus stages. Game power increased.
Test the health transfer.
Health transfer NBA Jam to engage special turbo mode. When tonight's matchup appears, press button A 13 times. Hold down buttons B and C until the court appears.
Did you feel that?
No transfer. No transfer.
Looks like we're on our own.
Did you see that?
Here's a cheat for rock and roll racing through the planets, and before long, you'll hit Inferno.
Here's another Zone Speak word for you. It starts with a P and ends with a P. And if you say rhinoceros, well, you're an idiot. Power Up is in lots of places, in lots of games. And what it is a super energy boost for your character.
You are now entering.
We've had loss of signal now.